Hi vitepos lover. It's the vitepos tutorial here. This video is going to show you what's new in vitepos version 2.0. Let's get started. If you are new to our channel, then please click on subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get more updated videos. And if you are already a subscriber to our channel, then thank you so much for subscribing. In this version, we added many features. Here, we listed out the all features of vitepos 2.0. Now, we will explain all the features one by one. So let's get started. On the admin setting panel, we see a new tab added called Pause Mode. Here we can choose as grocery, restaurant pay first, and restaurant traditional. If you have a shop where you have products that also have stock management and supplied products by the vendor, then you have to select the grocery mode. Let's see the process. Here we see the Pause module where we can get all products and make an order. On the Stock and Purchase module, we can add stock of any product, transfer and receive stock from one outlet to another, and also update the product price from here. On the Vendor module, we can add, edit, and delete the vendor also. On Full Stock Management, you will get some new features. There are Stockable, Online Stock Link with Outlet, Stock Transfer, Stock Receive, Update Price List. Let's see the details of those features. To enable stock, first we need to go to the admin panel. Here we get the Stock Setting module. Here we have to enable Full Stock Management. After that, go to the Pause panel. For enabling the Stock on Pause module, you can see the quantity label on all products. For that you can understand which is available or which is not. Also, if you add a product in the cart and increase the quantity of the product, but the product quantity is out of stock, then in the cart the product will turn in red to show an alert. Now, we will buy those products. For that, click on Pay Now button, then we select payment method cash, and then again click on Pay Now button. We got a receipt. Now on Pause we can see that the product quantity is decreased. On the Stock module, we see that all products show on the list. We can add stock by clicking on the plus icon button. Here we will add stock clicking on the Add Stock button. Here you have to select the supplier, then outlet, and then search or select the product. After selecting the product, we get the purchase price, which now we can change. Then we can see the sale price you can change also. Then also you can see the current stock, then give the quantity as you want to purchase. You can see the subtotal. Then also you can give order tax, shipping cost, and discount in note. After calculating all things, you get the grand total. Then click on the Create button. After the successful message, you can get the product quantity increased. If you enable Online Stock Link with Outlet, then the stock of the selected outlet will be served as the inventory for your online orders. On this feature, you can select any outlet for online stock management. Now go to your e-commerce website and select a product for order which stock quantity is 67. We ordered 5 quantities of this product. After finishing the order, now the quantity of this product must be 62. Go to Pause and check the product stock. We will see that the product quantity is 62. You can also transfer your all online products to the selected outlet. For that, select the outlet and click on the Transfer button. After updating vitepos, add some new feature that is transfer and receive stock from one outlet to another. For transfer stock, you have to click on the Stock Transfer button. And here you can see the previous stock transfer list. Now we will transfer some product stock from the current outlet to another outlet. So click on the Stock Transfer button. We can see that the current outlet is selected already. Now we have to select the outlet where we want to transfer the stock. Then give a note if needed, Then select or search the product which you want to transfer, or also you can scan the product to add stock transfer. After selecting, you can see the current stock quantity and you have to give the number of quantities for transfer. You cannot transfer more quantity than the current stock quantity. Then click on the transfer button. If you choose the wrong outlet for transfer stock, then you can cancel the transfer. For that, you have to click on the details of which status has pending. Then click on Cancel button. You can see that the transfer is terminated and the status changes to cancel. We see that a new list created which status is pending. Now to receive the stock, we have to change the current outlet to the transfer outlet. On the top right, we can see the outlet change icon. Click on that and you will get the outlet change option. Here select the outlet where you transferred the stock. Now go to the stock module, click on Receive Transfer. Here you will receive all the stock. Now for Receive Stock, we get an action button called Receive. Click on it, you can see the Receive button and Cancel button. If you receive, then the status will change to complete, otherwise, by clicking on Cancel, the status will be canceled. You can add purchase price while adding stock. You can also enlist the product to a sale price update list, and someone with product sale price update permission can change the price later. If somehow the purchase price increases or decreases during the purchase time, then you can also update the sale price. On sale price, you see a checkbox. Check it to update the product price. After purchasing the product, go to the Purchase module. Here you get a new tab called Update Price List. Click here. You can see the all product list that you want to update the price. In this list you get two action buttons. One is the update price and another is to ignore updates. If you click on the update price, then you get a pop-up where you can see the last 5 purchase lists. And you can edit the regular price and sale price from here. After edit, you have to click on Update. Here, we can see the On Pause module, the selected product price will be updated. Now we select Restaurant Pay First and let's see the process. It's basically pay first procedure. Customers are required to pay for their meal upfront at a designated location, typically at the cashier's counter, before they are seated or served. Here, the cashier selects the food that the customer wants and takes the payment first and gives a receipt to the customer. Now the customer has to show the receipt to the food zone and receive their food. Enabling the switch below can incorporate the kitchen procedure, allowing the order to be completed by the chef rather than by the cashier. Additionally, the order status can be displayed on a large screen for easy tracking. Now go to Pause to see the process. Here the cashier selects the food that the customer wants and takes the payment first and gives a receipt to the customer. Also, we see that the order goes to the kitchen. In the kitchen, the chef can start preparing or can deny order. If the chef denies order, then the order status will change to denied from the kitchen. Or if the chef clicks on Start Preparing, then the status changes to Preparing. After preparing, the chef clicks on Ready to Serve or Make it complete. If the chef clicks on Serve, then the cashier has to make the order complete. Make complete means the customer has to show the receipt to the chef or cashier and receive their food. If you need a restaurant that has separate roles like cashier, chef, waiter, and they need to communicate with each other for a given order condition and other queries, then you have to be an active restaurant traditional. In the restaurant's traditional procedure, a waiter takes the customer's order and sends it to the kitchen. Once the kitchen has prepared the order, the waiter is notified to serve it. After the order has been served, the cashier can process the payment. Let's see the process. Go to the POS now. In the waiter panel, waiters can view order list, order status, table list, and products list dashboard. Waiter can make a new order. First, you have to click on New Order button, then a table list will come. From there, you can select a table and give the number of seats for the tables. After selecting the table, you can add products to the cart and send order items to kitchen. Waiter can cancel the order if the chef does not start preparing the order item. If the waiter cancels the order, then the order goes to the Cancel tab. From the kitchen panel, if the chef denies an order, then the cancel request comes to the waiter panel. But if the chef will start preparing order items, then immediate response will be sent to the waiter panel. It shows that the order is in the preparation stage. This time the waiter also can cancel an order. If he does that, then an immediate response is sent to the kitchen panel. In the kitchen, if the chef denies the waiter's cancellation request, then it goes to the preparing stage again. But if the chef accepts the cancel request, then the order goes to the Cancel tab. Here, the chef denied the cancellation request, so the order again goes to the preparing stage. After finishing preparing, the chef changes the order status preparing to ready to serve. Then an immediate response comes to the waiter panel. From now, the waiter served the order items to the customer. After serving, the response is sent to the cashier for checkout and the order status will be served. In the kitchen, chef can view their dashboard and see the kitchen menu. Chef also can view the orders list according to the tab options. In the kitchen, chef receives orders from the waiter or admin panel. After receiving order request from waiter, chef start preparing and send response to the waiter with start preparing status. Also, the chef can cancel an order with the right reason. If the waiter sends a cancel request during order preparation stage, then on the kitchen panel, chef will see the accept and deny button. If the chef accepts, then the order goes to cancel status. But if the chef denies, then it goes to the preparing stage. After finishing preparing, the chef sends a response to the waiter that the order is ready to served. Cashiers can view their dashboard order list according to different status tab. From the waiter panel, the waiter sends an order with the status served to the cashier. The cashier goes to the checkout and takes payment for the order and makes the order status served to complete. Also, the cashier can send a cancel request to the waiter and kitchen panel. vitepos added a new module on admin panel for restaurant POS that is a messages option. On this module, you can create shortcut messages for all users or specific users like waiters, kitchen, and cashiers. To create shortcut messages, you have to click on the Add Shortcut Message. Then give the title. On Choose Panel, you have to select the panel and then give the message. Then click on the Add button and you can see the message added on the list. Now we are creating some shortcut messages for other panels. Then go to the Deny Reason tab. Click on Add Deny Reason. Here you have to give the deny reason message title and then give the message. After clicking on the Add button, the message will show on the list. Now go to the waiter panel, then create an order and send it to the kitchen. We can see the order added into the waiter panel. Now we can send messages to the kitchen using shortcuts. Click on the message and then click on the shortcut icon. Here we can see the shortcut messages that we created for all and the waiter panel. Now we send a message using the shortcuts. On the kitchen panel we see the order. Here we also see the waiter message. Now we reply to the waiter using the shortcut message we have created for the kitchen. On the kitchen panel, if the chef wants to deny any order, then you have to click on the Deny Icon button, then select the Deny Reason. Here see the Deny Reason message that we have created on the admin panel. Select it and then click on Deny Order. On the Cashier panel we see the order. Here we also see the waiter and kitchen messages. Now we are replying using the shortcut message we have created for the cashier. On Table module, we can see that some tables are created previously. For Add New Table, click on Add Table button. Then select the table type. Here we select the table as it is. Then we are given the title table number 7. Also, we set seat capacity 4. And select the waiter, we select all waiter here. But you can set 1 or 2 or more waiter for a table. Then write description. On image you have to select the table image. We keep status enable. But if you select the table type to parcel, then it will disable the seat capacity, because in parcel type we don't need the seat capacity. But we want to create tables, so in table type we select the table. Then click on Add button. We can see that a new table add to the list. From this list, we can also update and delete any cart by clicking on the Edit and Delete button. You can also search by its item name and seat capacity. In the Add-on module, we can see a list of add-ons modules. Here we will know how to add add-ons to products or categories. For that, you have to click on Add Add-on. Here we give the title Extra. On the field, we click on Add Field button. Here we give source to the field title / label. On the Select type, we can select text box multiline, drop down, radio button, and checkbox. Here we select the radio button. Now after selecting the radio button, we need to create options. So click on Add Option button. Here you have to give an option label, price, and is selected to enable or not. Now we are creating some options. Then give a description if you want to. Here we make it empty. If you want the customer to must select the option, make enable the is required. After finishing, if you want to add more fields, then again click on Add Field button. We create another field. This time we create a drop-down type in the same way we had created the previous field. Then we have to give the condition to where we want to show the add-in. So need to add the rule. For that, we have to click on the Add Rule Group button. Then click on the Add Rule button. First we have to select type. Then we have to select conditions equal to or not equal to. Then select the item. Here we select the category type, so in drop-down list it show all categories. We select the food category. You can also create multiple rules for that. Click again on Add Rule button to create a rule as you created a little bit earlier. Remember, if you create multiple rules, then all rules follow the AND operator condition. Now we select the product type and also select Not Equal to Condition. As we select product type, in the drop-down list items it shows all products. We select the coffee here. Now we create another rule for ice cream. If you want, then you can also create multiple rule groups. For that, you have to click on Add Rule Group button. In the new rule group, you have to add the rule again as we created in the previous rule group. Remember, if you create multiple rule groups, then all rule groups follow the OR operator condition. You can also delete any rule group by clicking on the delete icon and then click on Yes button. After giving all information, click on the Save button. You can see that a new add-on add to the list. If you want to update and delete any add-on from the list, then click on the Edit and Delete button. Also, if you want, then you can search any add-on by add-on title or label. Now we have to check the add-ons. For that, go to the Waiter panel, then click on Add New button. On creating a new order, you have to select a table and then on the number of person. You can make it empty or give the person number. Then click on Create Order. Now we go to the food category, then select the items and see we get the add-ons options. Now if we select the coffee or ice cream, then it does not show any add-ons because we set this item not equal to condition. Pusher is a service that provides a hosted API, allowing effortless integration of real-time data and functionality into web and mobile applications. It serves as a communication layer in real time between the client and the server. Using Pusher is optional. If you choose to use it, it can provide real-time updates for stock and order status, as well as messaging. It will enhance your user experience. For the payment feature, we have to go to the vitepos admin panel. Here we get the option to turn off payment getaways. If we disable the swipe machine, then it will turn off from the checkout page of the pause panel. In this way, also you can disable the other and strike payment method. For the Stripe payment method, we have to set up the Stripe settings. Go to the Stripe setting tab where you have to give the public key and secret key. You will get that information from the Stripe website. After giving all the information, click on the Save button. Now go to the Pause panel and select some products and click on the Pay Now button. On the checkout page, select the Stripe payment method and then give the card number, date, and zip code of your card. Then, select the payment amount and click on the Pay Now button. After completing the payment process, it will show a receipt. For displaying private or public products, first we need to go to the admin panel. From there we have a settings module. After clicking settings, it will show different tabs. We need to select basic settings. Here we get the product status options. One for displaying published products, another one for private products. At a time we can show two types of products, or we can select either published or private products. After selecting published and private products, you can go to the pause menu where the products list should display all the published and private products. Also, you can filter published and private products from product modules. You can also add published or private products while adding a new product. If you select only published or private products in the admin panel, then the products list will show the selected types of products. Tax calculation method is a new feature that comes on basic settings. On the tax calculation method, you get two options. One is calculate tax before discounts and fees, and another is calculate tax after discounts and fees. If you select calculate tax before discounts and fees, then it calculates the tax based on the subtotal of the purchase. Discounts and fees will be added after the tax calculation. Or, if you select calculate tax after discounts and fees, then first it calculates the subtotal including any discounts and fees, and then it applies the tax based on the discounted price. Now we select calculate tax before discounts and fees. Now go to pause and select any product for calculating tax before discounts and fees. Here we see that it adds the tax of the subtotal, then it calculates the discount and fee and makes a grand total. Now go to the admin panel and change the tax calculation method to calculate tax after discounts and fees. On pause, select the previous product and we can see that first it calculates the discount and fee of the subtotal, then adds the tax of the subtotal and makes a grand total. Under the Print Settings tabs, we have various options. From there we have Item Details option. Here we get an option named Separate Tax. If you enable this, then your tax will be displayed separate, otherwise it will show the total amount of the tax. If you want to send email to the customer, then you have to go to the admin panel, then go to the basic setting. On below you get an option Send Email to Customer. Enable this option. Now go to pause and make an order. Then go to the customer's email address to check if the order receipt comes or not. We can see that the order comes successfully to the customer email. From the admin panel, we have a menu named Custom Fields. Here we see the custom field list that we have created previously. Now we create a new one. First, we have to click on the Add Field button. It will open a form which contains label of custom field, type of field, whether it is text box, drop down, checkbox, or radio, etc. Then we have option where it will show. It have two option, one is user module and another is customer module. Here we select customer module. If we enable half field length, it takes half length field, otherwise it takes full length field. Then we enable an option if it is required or not. If we enable is required, then we need to fill up during form submission, otherwise we can't submit the form without filling the field. Keep status enabled. If it is enabled, then it will be shown, otherwise it will be hidden on the selected from. Click on the Add button to add a field on the list. Now we go to the pause. Here we can add customers during the payments, or we can add customers on the customer module. Go there and click on Add Customer. On the Add Customer form, we can see the recently added custom field and the previous custom field. Now we are given the information and add a new customer to the list. On Roll Access, there's some new access comes. For grocery mode, vitepos adds some new access. There are stock transfer, stock receive, price update list, update price, ignore update price. If you select restaurant mode, then you get more new access. There are add-on panel, waiter panel, cashier panel, kitchen panel, table panel. In the previous barcode generator video, we have seen some default page sizes. But vitepos adds a new feature so that you can set up the barcode page as you want. So without wasting time, let's see how it works. Here you have to select some products. You can on/off the price by pressing on the Show Price Switch button. After selecting product, then we have to select Add Custom Page Size. When you will select Add Custom Page Size, then it will open a new panel. Here you have to select Barcode or QR code. Now we will select the barcode. After selecting the barcode, we have to give some information. First, we have to give the page title. Then type page height, then page width. Here page width is required. If you want, then you can give also margin and padding. You can also customize font size, barcode container size, barcode width, and height. If you want to give the page break, then enable the page break counter and set it after how many barcodes you want to give the page break. Now, click on the Save button. It will save on the paper size list. Now in the paper, you have to select the new custom page. To update the page size, you have to select the page size that you created a little bit earlier. Then you get an edit icon and a delete icon button. If you click on the edit button, then it will show the customized panel so that you can update your information, and after updating the information, click the Save button again. Now click on the Print button to print the custom paper. But if you click on the Delete icon button, then it will delete the custom page. The same process, you can set up a paper for QR code. That concludes our overview of the new features on vitepos version 2.0. We hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more updated videos.